Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Grand Tactician, the Civil War. We are ready to be promoted to Colonel and take our position as leader of a whole brigade. So I think we're going to go to the 4th Division under Theodore Runyon here. And he has got a nice, healthy division here. Very healthy division. And I think I would like to serve under him, and I don't know if I want to serve as the 1st Brigade leader and replace Brigadier General Rufus King, or if I want to replace the 3rd Brigade, George Getty. They both have relatively healthy brigades. His is 2835 men with 188 wounded or disabled and 4 guns. And Rufus only has 1,060 men with 57 disabled. He's got 13 guns. So he's got 3 battalions or batteries of artillery and then 1 regiment of cavalry with Smith carbines. Getty, on the other hand, has more of a combined arm. So he has the 4th Maryland Battalion with 4 guns. He's got the 4th Maryland Cavalry here, or Massachusetts Cavalry, excuse me. And then he's with 941 men, and then he's got a Massachusetts and a New Hampshire regiment of infantry with around 900 men each. So I think I might take this brigade, the Getty Brigade, 3rd Brigade of Runyon's 4th Division, I believe is what I'm going to take. It'll require 455 prestige for Getty's brigade. King's brigade is only 245 because it's a much smaller brigade. It would be interesting maybe to serve as the 1st Brigade because I could use these batteries here. That's a rifled 14-pounder. A 24-pound howitzer and another 24-pound howitzer. I could use those to kind of really focus down on some flanks. And that might be interesting. But I think it'd be better if we had a combined arms brigade with some infantry to utilize for ourselves to really get that oomph. So I think I'm going to spend the extra prestige, apply for command of the 3rd Brigade under Runyon. I'll go ahead and do that. And I have the brigade. Fantastic. Alright, so now I can upgrade the weapons of my brigade here. So if I take a look at my artillery brigade first, let's take a look at the weapons they have available. Right now I have a 24-pound howitzer. It is mediocre accuracy, 5.82 inch, range 1,300 yards, 2.5 rounds a minute. The only ones that I have available are the 12-pound howitzers, which is a smaller weapon, or 6-pound field gun. It's pretty obsolete, so no thanks. No thanks. So let's take a look instead at our other brigade members here. Let's take a look at the cavalry, of course. Do we want to change our uniform here? Let's see. I kind of like this uniform better for the cavalry. Let's take a look at their weapons. He's got Smith carbine right now. Mediocre 200-yard range, 7 rounds a minute. I could get the Springfield musketoon, and that's pretty much it, which is not better at all. So I have to wait. Looks like the Burnside carbine might be the best upgrade I could get, but it's not quite. We don't quite have enough of them just yet. We only have 770 pieces in stock, and we need 941. So Colonel William Burns is leading this brigade or this regiment, and we have a good relationship with him, so that's good. So let's take a look at our other brigade members. I forgot to look at him. Hayes is the artillery. Got a good relationship with him. T.H. Brooks, William T.H. Brooks, we have a okay relationship with him. He's got Springfield muskets. So if we take a look at the Springfield muskets, anything else we could get an upgrade to? Mixed muskets. So no thanks. No thanks. 250 yards, 2.5 rounds a minute. So it's pretty much the same thing. That's pretty lackluster, to tell you the truth. Alright, and then finally, Alfred Gibbs. We have a good relationship with him. He also has Springfield muskets as well. So, if we take a look at our brigade here, we are up here in the 4th Division, and we are near Manassas Junction. So we are separated from the rest of the army down here, which are at Staunton. So hopefully I might be able to convince Runyon to maybe come down against the Army of the Piedmont. We've only got 2,000 men. We could come down there, smash them perhaps. I don't know how this garrison here will affect us, the Aquila garrison. It's a nice little fort there, but yeah, not sure how that's gonna affect us. But let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit. Let's get our readiness up to the green zone if we can, before we convince everybody to make some moves. So you can see that I've got charge of my own headquarters now. I can influence decisions of the commanding officer using prestige. I only have 5 at the moment because I spent all of it to get this brigade command. I can use some influence on the policy and project choices, however. Let's take a look at ourselves right quick and see if we want to get some additional stuff. The Dragoon Saber I want, it's $100. I might want a new hat. It's got this forge cap right now, and I might want to get a nice fine black hat available at Brigade Command. Heck yeah! Fine blue hat. Oh, I kind of want a new hat for a new man. And I've moved up in the ranks here. I'm at 49th now, so that's good. I've passed Kill Cavalry Kilpatrick and John the Pathfinder Fremont. So one more slot up, and I'll pass the McClellan of the West, Mr. Don Carlos Buell, which was my original desire was to take care of that. And you can see I did lose my staff corps because I left them behind. I could get a quartermaster or a subsistence, chief of subsistence, supplying foodstuffs to all soldiers. Okay. The quartermaster is supplies overall. I will need more prestige before I can get those. I can get an adjutant general here. Let's see. Administration and preservation of personnel records. Okay. And then Samuel Carter, he is now my aide-de-camp. So that's good. For my actions, I probably have some additional actions available now, but I don't have the money for it. So I started off pretty poor in this playthrough, so we'll see how this goes. We're going to rest up and fine unit, especially now with me commanding it. Heck yeah. Alright, the division is now in the green readiness zone. Uh-oh, I had a heated exchange with Brigadier General Getty. Wow. I wonder what that was all about. Alright, 4th Division is on the move. Let's see where we're headed. We're headed up to Winchester, it looks like. So that's an interesting move for us. I would have liked to have moved south, but yeah, okay. We're moving north. Look, and then they're just going to take Manassas Junction. They're just sitting there waiting on us to leave. Dummies. Okay. The Army of the Piedmont. We totally could have smashed them so easily. But I guess we're meeting up with the Department of Pennsylvania and the Army of the Shenandoah here. So I guess we're got a big offensive getting ready. Alright, so they look like the Army of the Piedmont tried to attack Washington, D.C. and was repelled pretty handily by the Department of Pennsylvania. Alright, so the 4th Division, where are we now? We are heading down, chasing out the French Corps from New Market. So it looks like we are capturing New Market now. They just repaired some mills there, And we have taken that. Looks like we might be coming down to relieve the rest of the Army of Northeast Virginia here. So that would be nice if that would be the case. We are marching south. Good. We still have good supply. Trapier's Corps here. Trapier. What do they look like? 29, 25. He's going to run. For sure. Alright, several divisions down on the move here. Alright, looks like we might have an engagement here. Not quite yet. They have an engagement here with Trapier's Corps. 4th Division is not involved at the moment. Okay. Let's see if we can get involved. Nope, they're fleeing before we could get engaged. Okay, well. Okay, so we're pushing down to relieve the folks at Staunton, just as I thought we might be doing. Okay. So we're probably going to push these guys off, and then I guess we're going to circle around and see what we can do at Charlottesville, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. Some big, massive Union divisions here, so. Alright, here goes the 4th Division. We're moving further south down to Staunton itself. I don't know why we're not taking the road. We're roughing it. And we're going to get engaged by these 2 divisions here, which I don't know if that's the best thing for us or not. Especially now that our readiness is going down. Alright, we're taking Staunton, I guess. I don't know why we didn't take the road. Bizarre. Alright, they're fleeing. We could take Staunton, then... Oh, here we go. We're engaged in siege combat near Waynesboro Bridge. Okay. So let's take a look and see what we're up against here at Waynesboro Bridge. We got 18,882 for the enemy, 21,000 for ourselves, 3 Federal brigades versus 1 Confederate division and 2 brigades. So, 2nd Division here of which army? 4th Division with us, 3rd Brigade. Okay. I guess we're ready. We are going to fight the Battle of Waynesboro Bridge. Our readiness is not great, but let's see how this works out for us. Our first brigade level command. Our first battle under brigade level command. Alright. Battle near Waynesboro Bridge, Virginia. Facing an army of the peninsula under John B. Magruder with 18,000 men and 15 guns. Alright, the army is inexperienced and the morale is eager. Okay. Our supply state is outstanding, supposedly, at this moment. Alright, so we have to come down to Kingsford and King and capture those objectives. And it looks like the enemy is very close to those objectives already. We have McClaw's brigade there that we can already see near Blacklick Creek, and they're going to just move right up there, I'm sure. And then they have some other brigades and divisions down here, including Trapier and whoever this is. Sibley. Okay. Sibley's division here. It's a nice, hefty division. He does have some cavalry. Okay. There. And then looks like... Can't quite see these guys here, but looks like some more cavalry down there. Okay, interesting. All right, well, let's check ourselves out here. We are quite a bit further up here, and over here we have the 2nd Division to our west, and then we are to the north of the objectives here. as well. So let's go ahead and start the battle, and let's see where our commanding officer Runyon tells us to go. I think I'm going to go ahead and start moving down south here. My brigade. Artillery. Have them to limber up. Okay. My division is ordered to attack King's Ford. Move your brigade to the stated position. Okay, you got it. That's where I was going. So that's the plan, man. Okay. These guys are limbered, right? Yes, they are. Unfortunately, we're going to get caught in this big cluster on the road there. The rest of the division. Alright, well, my cavalry regiment is very eager to get moving. I'm going to go ahead and have them move on down. And have them do a little scouting for us. And he'll keep, like, out of the quagmire here. Alright, so surprisingly, the Confederates have not made it to the objectives yet. But, like they have a cavalry brigade, or, I keep saying brigade, cavalry regiment on their way up there to capture King. We might be able to get to King's Ford if we hustle. But unfortunately, our cavalry keeps getting bogged down with the rest of the brigades here. Okay, it looks like several other brigades are also on their way to capture King's Ford Lane. Let's see what the Confederates do if they try to stop here at King's Ford, or if they move on up to King's Ford Lane. So that'll be interesting. I think I could tell these guys to go off-road, but might be better for us if we do that. Send a little courier down there and see if they can get that. Look at this. Our guys are all quagmired up. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we've finally got our cavalry on the move. They have broken away from the pack. They are coming along with the 2nd New Jersey. We're going to rope around here and see if we can grab King's Ford before the Confederates get there. If we can hold this high ground, it looks like the 3rd New Jersey State Militia is going to hold that ford there, so that's good. We're going to see if we can grab this high ground with our brigade and hold that ford against the enemy. We do have our infantry brigade regiment way back in the back. Everyone else is moving along pretty smoothly, so we are capturing King's Ford. That's good. What are you guys doing right now? I hope we don't have to hold that ford ourselves, but if we do, we will. Okay, got a whole another division coming up here. Ooh boy. You guys need to hold that forward here. Alright, deploy your brigade and engage the enemy. You got it, dude. Working on it. Alright, so let's just go ahead and move our guys up to this hill. Watch out for these guys here. I don't want them to put the moves on us. Nobody's passing through this forward there, so. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. Unfortunately, our artillery decided to go across country here. But they seem to be well rested still, so far it hasn't negatively affected them. We're keeping everybody all organized. That's good. I don't know where my headquarters is going. Okay. Alright, cool. Go ahead and move our cavalry up. I wonder if we can start to pepper these guys as they march along. Let's go ahead and tell them to do that. And we got some engagement already with the enemy cavalry trying to cross the ford. Okay. These guys on the hill. Alright, combat zone reached. Fantastic. Get all these guys lined up. Where's my headquarters? Here I am. Alright, let's get these guys moved on up. There we go. Fantastic. Alright. Peachy keen. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. It's cavalry. And I take some shots at these guys. As they march up. Be ideal. These guys are getting ready to unlimber here. Alright, firing at will. There we go, firing. Didn't say we're firing, but it shows we're firing, so. Alright, let's go ahead and move down the hill, see if we can flank these guys. Advance. Advance. Okay. Move up behind them. Doesn't say we're firing, but it shows we're firing, so let's see if we can select this brigade here. Don't see where my arc of fire is. Normally you see that little triangular arc of fire. Just fire on these guys. Well, you know what? I'm just going to tell them to fire on this position here. Alright. We have got some enemy cavalry coming up here, unfortunately. That's pretty scary. I'm just going to tell these guys to fire at will. Fire at them. Okay. These guys are doing good. These guys, are you firing at anybody? No. Can you wheel around and help these boys? There you go. Advance. Alright, very good. Alright, they're pushing across the ford for sure. Wow. We're gonna have to pull back. All back. Okay. How we doing down here? Doing okay. Where's my cavalry at? They're way down here still. Okay. Let's get these guys moved up. Help support this flank. Come on up here, boys. Alright. Whoa, why are you about to break for? No, they routed! God dang it. No, why? Alright, let's rally everybody. Alright, rally everyone. Fall back. Fall back. Fall back. Ah, god dang it. The cavalry broke. Okay. Fall back. God dang it. That cavalry's routing all of our freaking guys. My whole freaking brigade. No! Wow. Well, that was not a good showing for us. Not a good showing at all. Oh my gosh. Alright. Not a good showing at all. Jeez. Not a good showing. The rest of the whole freaking division is way up here. God dang it. We just got too eager. Too aggressive. Oh my gosh. I lost a lot of men in this regiment. A lot of men in that one as well. Oh my gosh. Retreating orderly. We lost 2,500. Wow. Yikes. 17 of our guns. Casualties inflicted, 156. 100 for combat zone reached. Minus 20 for our routing. Dang. Well, that could have been better for sure. Let's take a look at the reports and see how we did. Okay. We are in the 4th Division. Total victories 151 for the 1st Brigade, so you know, not bad. The Maryland battery here, they didn't get any kills, but everybody else did, you know, decent. Wait a second, that's not mine. There's mine right here. Is this mine? Wait, what's my brigade? I can't remember my brigade. I'm the 3rd Brigade. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Union, 4th Division, right? 3rd Brigade. There we go. Much better. Here we are. No, wait, that's not me. I don't even know what freaking order of battle I'm in here. 4th Division. Okay. 3rd Brigade. Here we are. Alright. Why was it so hard for me to find this? Okay, so we got 59 total kills with one of our infantries. 77 with the other. None from our cavalry, interestingly enough. And they routed for like no reason. I mean, even our artillery got three kills. So anyway, well, that's something, I guess. That's something, I guess. Federal minor defeat. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, that's less than ideal. Less than ideal. 2nd Division in retreat. Loses face. Alright, so what happened? Okay, let's scroll on down here and see what we got going on here. 4th Division. Let's see what what happens to us here. We're retreating back a little bit. That's an incredibly foolish move anyway. We should have waited for these other divisions to move up. Okay. I am going to go ahead and use some of our earned prestige to perhaps get a upgrade to my... Let's see. Should I get an adjutant general or should I get a quartermaster here? I think we'll get a quartermaster. Horatio Sickle. Mediocre administrator. Poor administrator. Poor administrator. Mediocre. All these guys are mediocre. Okay. So I guess I'll go with Horatio Sickle. He's the cheapest and he's a mediocre administrator. He is liked. Go ahead and throw him in there. Okay. That'll be good. That'll maybe help with our supplies. Alright, looks like we are consolidating our divisions down here around Staunton, so hopefully we'll be able to make another push there. I'm surprised they're moving these divisions up north instead of moving them down against these guys who are relatively low strength. Should push them off Manassas Junction. if it were me. But I don't have that kind of influence just yet. Alright, so it looks like the divisions at Staunton are now having a battle with these fellows, so hopefully they can push them off and we can get inside of Staunton and get a better hold in the area here. So Dixon Miles versus James Trappier. Trappier. All right. So they're pushing the guys out of Manassas Junction finally. Jeez, that's been a long time coming. And it looks like they might have won down here at Staunton. But now we have another engagement here. The 4th Division is in contact with Johnson's Division of the Army of the Potomac. 15,709 men versus our 18,839 men. So, interesting. Okay, well, I'm guessing we're going to play the battle. Alright, we are ready to begin the battle. Let's take a look at the map layout here. We have Brule Mountain Pass with the Confederates holding that objective already, which is bad for us because then we have to be pretty aggressive to take them out. But look at this. Look at this delicious mountain here. We could push around and lay a nice flank down perhaps. It's a little bit longer of a travel. But I think it might be worth doing. So I'm going to tell my men here, we're going to travel on down the road. And we're going to go down to, I believe, Elmore here and Cheney. I'm going to tell them to head on down that way. And hopefully we can maybe get moving before the rest of the division and not get all clustered up. Brule Mountain Pass. All right, that's where he wants me to go, which is down there. Okay, that's what I figured. So that's where I'm heading. Unfortunately, we were all in the cluster. It's too late. Couldn't get moving quick enough. But they seem to be moving relatively quickly, so I think they're going to head probably south here. Oh, look, what are they doing? They're moving off the objective. Interesting. So I might be able to move straight down from Cheney, grab that objective as they move up to intercept the Union forces. They might come up here to Cheswold here. That junction. What are they doing? You fools. Huh? I'm not going to complain. Too bad my guys are all in the quagmire. Oh, there's another Union army down here that the Confederates are moving against. Wow. Interesting. And they just smashed that first skirmish that they had there. The heck? These guys? What are they doing? I guess they're thinking to capture this army before they get organized, but that's foolish. Should have not given up the high ground. He learned nothing from Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'll tell you that right now. These guys are about to break already. My God. Rally, please. What are you so nervous about? Alright, well, they're pushing all those Confederates off. We'll go ahead and move to the objective as was ordered. While the other army is... Looks like the rest of the army is doing the same thing I had intended, so that's interesting. Didn't really expect that. Looks like they're bringing some couple of regiments back, perhaps, or maybe these are the ones that broke. No, it's a whole brigade, looks like. What are they doing? Oh my God. Alright, they have a little engagement down here already. Cavalry versus cavalry. Unfortunately, the Confederates have far more. Okay, hold on. Let's we get our cavalry down here. If I can move them up to help support, that would be great. Unfortunately, they are not doing great as far as the old morale goes. I'll go ahead and tell them to rally, and then we have to send a courier, unfortunately, way on down there. So, might take just a bit for him to get those orders. There goes my courier right there. So, hopefully they'll get there soon. Alright, you guys come on down here. This guy needs to come on down as well. Okay. And my artillery on this hill. Okay. Come on, boys. Hang in there. You guys are confident. Okay. We do have some fellow regiments on the way. Okay. Rally. What is this guy doing? Alright, I'm gonna give him different orders. That was not good orders here. Go ahead and move down here to this field. Okay, so these cannons are loaded up. That's good. While my guy's waiting on his courier, we're about to capture this thing here. So that's good. And now they're on the move. Right before they capture it, of course. Alright, we got it. Plus 50 prestige for taking the objective. That's fantastic. Alright, so we got a regiment from West Virginia coming. Oh, they are pulling back. Okay. Alright. Yep, they're pulling back. They're waiting for the rest of the troops to get there, I guess. Alright. So let's tell my whole brigade then to hold on this hill, I guess. Okay. What are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. They're just walking right past that cavalry. They're gonna get wrecked. Okay. They're turning to Farragut. Oh boy. Another regiment coming up. Guys, rally please. Okay. My brigade is almost into position. Jeez. Taking their sweet time. Okay, they're getting pushed off the objective. I can move this cavalry up. Tell them to rally again. Okay. Well, what's happening down there? The rest of the enemy division, they're trying to make their way back. If we can hold this fort here, that would be fantastic. All right, I've got my infantry regiment on the way. Go and deploy skirmishers. Alright, come on up. Pepper these guys. Okay. These guys should be coming under fire soon. There we go. Come on up. There we go. Come on up. continue to engage. Wish these guys would rally. Come on up. Come on up here. There you go. Got him. Charge him. Nice. Rally, please. Fantastic. Okay. Let these guys build their morale back up. Alright, fantastic. Let's get these skirmishers up. Advance up there. Okay, you guys move on up here. It's that way. Where's my artillery? There. Up on this hill. There you go. Alright, where are you guys going? Okay. See if I can move these skirmishers up this way. Move these guys up here. Okay. These guys move up here. Fantastic. I'm gonna tell all my guys to rally. See if these guys can skirmish a little bit. Okay. One over there. Okay. Get these guys skirmishers out. Up there. Alright, cool. You guys, I know you're scared, but you need to calm it on down here. Okay. Wish I could see my arc of fire here. I guess, is this blue the arc of fire now? It used to be orange. I kind of like the orange better, to tell you the truth. Maybe I should move forward just a little bit. Oh, he's firing. Move on forward a little bit. Okay. It's almost nightfall. Let's do counter battery fire. There we go. Fire on them. Alright, they're pushing here. Let's see if we can push in the flanks. Or should I move my cavalry up and see if I can push the flanks over here? I want to push down here, honestly. It's very light defensive back here. I might be able to get those guns. But I might just wait till the next day because I don't want to get my guys all in a bad mood. Get these skirmishers up, see if we can take out these guns. Shoot those guns, please. Ah, he's running back. Okay. Pull these guys on back. Get your skirmishers back. There you go. Alright, come on back. Fall back. Rally. Ah, they broke. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and move these guys up. See if we can skirmish these fellows just a little. Same with you. Oops, that's not my bad. Up here. Alright. Okay. Up there. Okay. advance. Rally these guys. Okay. Rally these guys. Fantastic. Up there, please. So these guys go long range fire. Okay, move forward just a little. See if you can shoot down the hill at them. Okay. There you go. Alright, I think I need to fall back a little. Don't want to get in a position to start losing a bunch of men here. Those guys would support me and then it'd be different, but they're not, so. There you go. Alright. Fall back. Get your skirmishers out. Can't. Okay. Where's my cab? My cab break? God dang it. They did. Okay. Fall back. Okay. Oh my god, they're crossing. Okay. Fall back. Rally everybody. Rally everybody. Oh my god. This has turned into another disaster for us. Fall back. I don't want to get injured here, so I'm going to tell myself to fall back. Come on now. Oh my god. They are pushing. Alright, the end of the day. Thank goodness. It was looking pretty rough for us. Alright, where are we going to deploy here? So they, looks like, are going to retake that objective. I can only deploy within this circle. So, where am I going to deploy at? Let's see. I think I'll leave my guns up here. I guess I don't get to tell my guys where to deploy. Guess not. Okay, well,